Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Deadfire with me, Bring It Dawn. Let's continue exploring the Bridge Ablaze. A beam of clear, radiant light cuts through the murky expanse of the Beyond. The air around it is notably warmer than the rest of this realm. Hold Waidwen sundial up to the light. The light shines down the sundial's pinhole and aligns with dusk. Turn the ring towards the dawn. As you adjust the sundial, the ambient light shifts around you, and the ground trembles beneath your feet.
Incredible. If only I could scrutinize my experiments at such leisure.
I've seen this moment in my dreams.
Damn it. Why can't I remember?
The solivist robed priestess circles around the same thoughts in a pattern reminiscent of pacing. Who are you? She doesn't seem to hear you.
I memorized that illusion spell. How can it be gone? Another second and Waidwen will know the bomb is here. Damn it, girl. This is your chance. The whole point of the thing is that his soul finds him first.
As you intuit her meaning, you catch a flash of memory. Robed priest assembling a delicate mechanism. Spiked copper plates housing a fragile shard of Audra. The Audra houses a piece of Waidwen's soul. Durance was right. The bomb worked because a part of Waidwen's soul was inside. The mechanism was elegant in its simplicity. When a fragment of Waidwen reacted to his approach on the bridge above, it conducted soul energy into the copper and triggered the explosive. A bomb for Waidwen, made of Waidwen. It was a delicate trigger by design. The work of removing such a critical part will involve no small risk. You can't remember the spell to hide the bomb.
It's like I'm on stage and forgot the words of the song. How could this happen?
Her soul turns on itself in desperation. Think of a spell. Try and help her recall something. Her soul twitches, as if your intervention makes a small dent in her confusion, but it isn't enough to restore her memory.
Almost had it that time.
You won't hear this, but I'll return your memory if I happen across it.
Can't think. Why can't I think of it?
Her soul dims its luminosity to a speck, what you take to be the spiritual equivalent of a wince. Waidwen stands suspended in the instant before calamity, a final appeal for surrender still frozen on his lips. I'll get us out of here if I can, Waidwen.
You're a saint to even consider it. Whatever happened here scattered me in body and mind. I can't leave while I'm shattered. Gather enough of the pieces and maybe I'll be strong enough to be some help.
On it. Same description as before. Back towards noon.
Please, pray for me.
I bring your end. Let's go.
I'm trying to keep him contained in this corridor.
No good. God damn it all!
Alright, we have 2 priests, so no reason to not just keep lobbing out spells. As fast as we can.
Arthek, Worthen, Roth. That dog won't hunt.
Did I do question?
Lava room beyond the sea.
Say your prayer.
Arthek, Worthen, Roth. That dog won't hunt.
Down he goes, on to the next.
I bring your end. Yeah, sure.
I would prefer him to come out to me. I bring all my melee characters to bear.
Moen, Ixie, Honor. Lavaru, beyond sea.
It does nothing.
I'm here.
Lavaru, beyond sea.
Worthen Roth.
We can cancel that spell real quick.
I'm here. Just a moment. Will do. I'm
Fantastic.
listening.
Let's keep our eyes peeled for more traps. There was one here when we first came through. We probably safely assume there's gonna be another one on the way back through. Yeah, you see it right there.
Another fool with a death wish.
Oh, good. They triggered it instead.
Let's go.
Moen, Ixie, Honor.
Take him down.
Moen, Ixie, Honor.
I bring your end.
Happy to oblige. Ulu thin.
Huh?
Alright, super
Right.
easy fight.
Yeah. What can I do you for?
And not a lot of loot.
On it.
Well, well, well.
That's, not a thing I know to do.
Okay, so we've explored both this area, the bridge proper, and over here the moment before. I guess all there is left to do is go to dusk, right? Let them come to us.
Let's go.
Moeth Ixie on us.
Try to knock this guy down.
It does nothing.
Word and damnation!
Get threshed.
That right there looks pretty good.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Good job, Fatnir. Let's go get some more healing out. For Fatnir's sake.
How might I?
On us. Lost the light.
This isn't as effective as you seem to think.
Moeth Ixie on us.
Take him.
Well, upside of being grouped like this, our healing spells are more effective since it hits everybody. Downside is all the enemy effects also hit us.
Something I can do?
They're taking a lot of damage. I'm not sure. I guess it's just from these two.
What can I do? Or
Time to rethink this stratagem. than rough. Oh. Anna. Go with it.
Luckily for us, this is where Vatnir shines. Though I find it odd, they're weak to shock damage, but they're not weak to cold damage.
Anna.
There's nothing.
Take a cage.
So I finished off the one. I'll send them after the cleric next. I'm not going to be clustered up for easy healing, but I think it'll be worth it. So that's not a great healing spell.
Go with Ixiana.
Hogwash!
Nothing worse than rough.
Of course, one of her weapons isn't very useful here either. And I don't have a secondary set equipped. So, we'll have to make do. I'm aiming to the burn effect, but it also has a heal effect, so we'll drop symbol of Aethys on the ground.
Rebirth.
Go with Ixiana. Yeah.
All things
Perhaps a little more caution.
She went down. I don't think she got off the symbol. And Vatnir's in trouble, and we can't save him.
Next time, Shodi.
Nothing worse than rough. Yeah.
I think that just straight up missed all of those enemies. I got another one down. Let's send them after the next cleric.
Not possible. I'm
I've got one
Maybe not possible. Not that
in
one.
the beyond.
I bring your day.
Low with got one foot.
Alright, burning archer down. Let's put raw damage on this burning soldier.
The beyond. What's damn it all? I'm listening.
I believe Batnir's still standing. He really shouldn't be.
Strange.
Really, as long as our main character doesn't go down here, we should be fine. Because he has constant raw damage taking from his armor.
Have a question? What? Very setback.
Alright, now we can save Waidwen here.
Let's go.
And that's okay.
Come on.
Something I can do?
Actually, we don't need to drop that heal yet.
Something I can do?
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah. Hey.
Take him down.
And once again, it comes down to Adair and my main character clutching out the
That
fight.
wasn't half bad. Hey. We had some good time.
But Adair might be in trouble. He can get Eye Gouge off, or Gouging Strike. Will be set regardless. Fantastic.
I bring your end.
Not even close.
Yeah. Huh?
Let's rest up again. Because Jody has 2 wounds. And that's no good. A Batner's still wounded as well. That's okay, it's only the one.
I've got it. Right.
Oh boy, what a fight. So that trap is still here.
Well, well, well.
There's our first wandering soul. Fragmented from Waidwen in the blast, a splinter of soul essence feverishly clings to a moment in life now forgotten. Read the soul. You dangled your legs over the edge of a dock. In the gloom of pre-dawn, the lake resembled a mirror of polished obsidian. Your father approached with a pair of fishing rods. Back then, he stood as tall as a mountain. He expected you to be ready in the boat by now. What had you so distracted? Echo Waidwen. Father, would the morning still come if Aethys wasn't there to draw it over the horizon? He sighed. A foolish question. Aethys is the dawn. His absence would be the death of all light. You're old enough for this to be obvious. What is truly on your mind? Your father knows you well enough to see through this obvious deflection. Echo Waidwen. We till the soil and we plant the seeds, but give thanks only to Aethys for the harvest. Before you could finish the thought, the fishing rods clattered to the ground, and your father struck you hard enough that you pitched forward into the lake. Your mouth opened with a cry that was quickly stifled by the cold water. He bellowed that the gods deserved gratitude, not an ignorant child's faithless doubt. You should thank Aethys for the harvest and the dawn. Pride will only make you complacent. You were never a strong swimmer. By the time you desperately clawed your way back to the surface, your father had rowed out to the middle of the lake to be alone. You knew better than to call out to him and interrupt his fishing. You sat on the shore and awaited his return. When the dawn crested the horizon, you didn't give thanks for the warmth it brought. You wanted to remember the cold.
What did you see in there anyway?
A look of genuine curiosity comes over Adair's face as he levels his gaze to meet yours. Waidwen and his father had some turbulent disagreements over faith.
Strange thing to think of right before you get blown to pieces, don't you think?
Maybe so.
Will do.
Okay, back to the moment of. The beam of light all the way down there as well. At least that's what it looks like.
I've got it.
The explosion of the Godhammer bomb has ripped Waidwen's body in half. It happened so quickly that his face has yet to lose the crease of concern he wore a moment ago. In this broken state, he's beyond any help. Try and restore a fragment of Waidwen's soul. Waidwen is unresponsive. At this point in time, his soul was scattered. He can only be made whole while his body is intact.
On it.
Right towards the dusk. I do really like the naming scheme for this area as well. The Bridge Ablaze, but also the moment before, the moment of, and the moment after. It's a really powerful naming scheme. So I think we've already done the dawn right here, right? Because this led us to that priestess. Oh, and you can't go back from right here. Okay. Torn apart by the force of the bomb, Waidwen is a tableau of agony. Any divine aspect has fled, leaving him nothing more than a mortal in great pain. In this broken state, he is beyond any help. So go down here and then go to New.
Will do.
Oh yeah, and I meant to give this trinket to Adair as well. Well, maybe Jody would be more thematic.
Huh? Mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw it at the last second.
Nothing.
I hovered over it right before my character stepped on it. A splintered fragment of Waidwen's soul clings to the spot, endlessly recalling some piece of memory consumed by guilt and shame. Read the soul. Your father reached up from the sick bed and clutched at your wrist, his fingers gnarled and skeletal. You'd seen enough of this condition spreading through the colony to know he wouldn't last long. It was a miracle he hung on this long. His breathing was labored, his voice ragged, but his gaze was alert and full of questions that only you could answer. Echo Waidwen. I'll see after the farm when you're gone, and make sure it stays in the family. He shook his head and maintained his grip. His lips and nose were stained by the vorlous cough, a plague that colored the phlegm purple. To you it resembled an actor's smeared face paint. He asked in a ragged whisper if you kept to your faith. Echo Waidwen. I still think Aeth is for the harvest in the dawn, just as you taught me. Satisfied, he nodded, but then his grip tightened as another fit of coughing crumpled him into a ball. Echo Waidwen. And I'll thank him for the dusk as it settles over you, Father. The coughing fit rattled to a halt as your father regarded you in wide-eyed shock. Pry away his hand. You left me to face a cold dawn. Now you can give thanks to the fading of your light, and you can do it alone. You moved away from the sickbed that was soon to be a deathbed, closing the door quietly behind you. Then you stepped out on the porch to savor the last rays of the day.
What did you see in there anyway?
A look of genuine curiosity comes over Adair's face as he levels his gaze to meet yours. Waidwen never forgave his father.
That's a hard thing to carry all this way.
Yeah? Sure.
And another dead end. Well, no. This may not be the same light we saw before. We'll see where the dusk takes us. Okay, it is a different spot. No, it's the same. Well, shucks. Oh, maybe we can just go south here. I didn't see that before. Okay. Makes things a little easier.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking I'd explored all the times a day through all the light, but also turns out I was right. Alright, I'm gonna call it here, and next time we'll continue through the Bridge Ablaze, find the last piece of Waidwen's soul. I'm hoping we can find the priestess's memory as well. I feel like we haven't stumbled across that yet. Either way, I'm going to call it here for now. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.